Hi guys, welcome to Accounting Online. In this video, uh, I'm going to discuss the basic accounting concept of debit and credit. So this video is for the students who have just started studying accounting and they are finding it difficult to understand the debit and credit. And this is also for the people who are non-accountants and they just want to have a understanding of the basic accounting, like how do you describe what is debit and what is credit. Okay, so the thing is, to understand what is debit and credit, try to remember the debit and credit in terms of cash. Yep, let me say again, so try to remember what is debit or credit in terms of cash. So there are two rules to learn. Well, this is what my teacher told me, and you know, this has like worked really well for me. Rule number one is when the cash is coming into the business, then it is debit. Yep. So rule number one is when the cash is coming into the business, then it's debit. Yep. And when the cash is going out of the business, then it is credit. Let me show you here. Yep. So this slide shows you rule number one, when the cash is coming into the business, then it is debit. And when the cash is going out of the business, then it is credit. Okay, that's great. Okay, now the thing is, now you remember, so the cash is coming into the business, yep, then it is debit in nature. And when the cash is going out of the business, then it is credit in nature. Okay, so we're going to discuss a couple of examples. So you can learn the basic concept in like less than 5 minutes. Yeah, you just need to remember two rules which are here. So the cash is coming into the business, then it is debit, and when the cash is going out of the business, then it is credit. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's jump to the example. So we're going to discuss the example uh, where the cash is debiting. Yep. So rule number one, when the cash is coming into the business, then it is debit. Okay, let's we got first example. Okay, Alexis Tech Limited deals in computer accessories. Alexis Tech Limited sold computers for $105,000 on cash. Okay, so Alexis Tech Limited has sold computers on cash for $105,000. So Alexis Limited has made sales. Yep. So when a company is making sales, so what does company get in return? Yep. So when a company makes a sales, so what does it get in return? So it gets cash, it gets money by selling the things. So here you need to credit sales or income, £105,000 dollars, and what it's getting in return, the cash. So company is getting cash, so the cash is coming into the business. So when the cash is coming into the business, what's that? Then it is debit. So when the cash is coming into the business, then cash is debit. So debit cash. And why the company is getting uh, money, where the company is getting the cash from making sales. So sales is credit and cash is debit. Yep. Okay, good. So the second example is Alexis Limited deals in computer accessories. Alexis Limited sold keyboards for $18,650. So again, sales. So when the company is making sales for 18,650, so what the company is getting in return? The company is getting cash in return. In other term, the cash is coming into the business. So the keyboards, they are going out, yeah, they're going away, and what is coming in? The cash is coming in. So cash is debit. And why the cash is coming in? Because of the sale of keyboards. So sale of keyboards or sale or income is credit. So this is example for when the cash is debiting. Yep, I hope you get it. Okay, now let's jump to the example um, for the rule number two. So what's the rule number two? So rule number two says cash is going out of the business. So when the cash is going out of the business, then it is what? Then it is credit in nature, as highlighted here. Okay, let's do the example. The first example says, okay, Alvira Co Limited deals in IT business. Okay, it's an IT company. Alvira Co Limited paid its consultants $75,000 in cash. Okay, so what's happening here? So Alvira Limited is paying its customer. Okay, when you pay, what do you pay? The company is paying cash. So when the cash is going out of the business, then it is what? Then it is credit in nature. So here I'm crediting cash. So credit cash by $75,000. And why the cash is going out? Because of the consultancy expense. Because the company is paying its consultants. So that is the consultancy expense. So debit consultancy expense by $75,000. Yeah, so cash is going out. I mean, when you, it's just like, you can take the personal example. You buy something, let's say a pair of shoes. So you get pair of shoes, but what do you pay? You pay cash. So pair of shoes you're having, and the cash is going out of your pocket. So similarly, the cash is going out of the business, so that is credit in nature. And why the cash is going out? Because of the consultancy expense. Okay, example two. uh, Alvira Co Limited deals in IT business. Alvira Co Limited paid its electricity bill of $115,000 in cash. So again, what's happening? So the cash, the company is paying cash, so the cash is going out of the business. Yeah, and what's the amount? $115,000. And why the company is paying um, cash? Because of the electricity bill. Sorry, I should have written electricity bill here, but I made a mistake. So you can write electricity bill here, or utilities expense. So you can write debit utilities expense or electricity expense for $115,000 and credit cash for $150,000. So these are the two things you need to learn, and you cannot get it wrong. If you learn the debit and credits, let me show you again. If you learn the debit and credit in terms of cash, you cannot get it wrong. Well, I challenge you, because when I started studying accounting quite a few years back, I had no accounting background, so I found it difficult in the beginning. But by learning these two rules, it became really easy for me in no time. So try to learn these two rules, and um, you won't have any problem in understanding what is debit in nature and what is credit in nature. Okay, in the end, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. You can also, this is my YouTube channel, Accounting Online, and I've also got Facebook page, Accounting Online. Yeah, thank you very much for watching the video.